We begin tonight with an NBC 15 News exclusive. Clarke County schools are currently the subject of a federal lawsuit alleging school system knew one of its former coaches was abusing students years before anything was done.
Coach Landon Hilt was charged with having sexual contact with a student in 2016, and that victim says school administrators should have prevented it. Another woman contacted NBC 15 after we broke the news of the lawsuit, telling NBC 15's Cassie Fambro she reported Hilt as far back as 2012.
Now 25, the young woman doesn't drive by her alma mater with fond memories. Instead, she remembers being so scared that she dropped out. Lacey Kyrikoff, then Lacey Webb, was a sophomore when she had Coach Hilt as her history teacher.
I was scared in the class, outside of the class.
She says the charges filed against Hilt in 2016 are similar to what happened to her years before.
I kept telling myself, just get through sophomore year, pass this class, and it'll go away.
Lacey says she and her mother went to Principal Kenneth Harbuck about it.
All he told her was that he had spoke to Coach Hilt and that he denied all of the allegations, so there was nothing that he could do.
I called Principal Harbuck, who told me he doesn't remember Lacey and her mother reporting Coach Hilt. I also called Jackson Police, who confirmed a third party reported the alleged abuse to them after a terrified Lacey made the decision to drop out of school. Police believed her. They had Lacey call Hilt while they were recording.
We could never get anything on recordings, and they told me at the time the next step would be meeting with him on my own, like wired, and I was too scared, so then I just backed out.
Without enough evidence, the case was dropped. Hilt was never charged in any crime in her case. Lacey was called to testify in the other student's case in 2016. Lacey never took the stand because of the plea deal. Hilt gave up his teaching license for 2 years of probation this year. Lacey says she called us because she never got to tell her story.
Maybe now that I'm older, I have more knowledge and all, maybe that I would get listened to since I'm not the little timid 16-year-old girl anymore.
We reached out to the Clarke County School Superintendent, and he says in 2016 things were handled immediately. However, he wasn't superintendent back in 2012. For now, reporting in Jackson, Cassie Fambro, NBC 15 News.